Welcome to, oh my gosh, we're doing it. Ben, we're doing it. We've been talking about this for at least 2 weeks.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, it's been at least like 4 or 6 weeks. I've been like, we're doing LttP.
And you know, here's the crazy thing. Oh, by the way, when I was Googling something for Fox Hunt, the PS1 game I've been playing, and like, yeah, buddy. And literally, I like Bort too.
Yeah.
Jod and Bort. And literally, when I Googled this certain thing, it was like, Fox Hunt final part, because I was trying to figure out how to do it. Our video comes up. Like, play Fox Hunt part 1. And I was like, yeah. So, speaking of that, this is the only Let's Play up on the entirety of YouTube.
Of this game?
Of Link to the Past. Yeah. So, we are ready to go. This is,
I was actually
very
thinking,
exciting.
I was always playing around with doing an LP of Super Mario World and this game, and like obviously both of these games are just like the most popular games ever. However, I will say that Link to the Past is one of those games that like you play as a kid and you're just like, this game is perfect. And then you revisit it as an adult and then you're just like, this game is perfect. Like, this game is perfection.
Well,
Link's hair is pink.
You can believe that.
Hold on. Do not open that. Ben, not yet, not yet.
You can't tell me.
Give the people the fizz. Give the people the fizz. No. Ben's gonna open up a Diet Monster. Ben, do it in front of the mic.
Ben doesn't want to get up.
I'll do it. Oh!
You can still hear it, though.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody go back, someone on the stream, go back and clip that, please. Alright, thank you.
Do a randomizer.
Maybe in the future.
Dude, I've seen some of those, and they're like... It all depends on the seed you get.
Well, I mean, you can set it so that, like, it's obviously not impossible.
You can set it to be
really cool.
possible without glitches, so you don't need to be a master of Ocarina of Time. Or
So, what we're talking about, for anyone interested, there's Link to the Past randomizers where, like, within reason, every single chest has a different item in it. And obviously it makes it that you have to go through the game completely different, like... I assume the sword is randomized too, right?
Yes.
So you
makes
could
it fresh.
You could go quite a bit of time before you even find the sword, and that would be certainly something.
Because it really depends. I don't really know about Link to the Past, but Ocarina of Time, even glitchless, I would imagine that there's a point where they don't give you a sword for a while, because they'll, like, give you a stick. Oh.
You go down. Or up.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was paying attention to Ocarina of Time too much that I wasn't even, like, looking at the game.
Yeah, I just watched like a randomizer run that had like no logic, so that like nothing was like where it was supposed to be, and
did you watch the whole ZFG one?
Yeah. I
watched,
actually didn't watch the whole one because I sleep sometimes, but
I mean, I watched it over the course of like 1 or 2 days.
Was it like long?
It's like 8 hours long, but it's so interesting. All of ZFG's really long videos, like his world record runs and his randomizer stuff, like I watch them all.
Wait, so does that include heart pieces are like random?
yeah, heart pieces,
and
even the keys and dungeons.
So technically,
and the gold Skulutas.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Skulltulas.
So technically, Dampé could be the Master Sword or
Yeah.
something like that.
The Master Sword is not randomized; it has to be at the pedestal.
Oh, that's right. But it could be, what else is really, like the long shot or the hook shot? It could be
that
Dampé
was
is
one
the
of the
hook
first
shot.
items he got.
Wow, I'm sure he was like, awesome.
Yeah, he got it like in one of the.
Well, it was one of the 4 chests in Kokiri, in like that one house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You like literally like
And
have to know where every chest is.
like
in
when
that
you
damn
kill
game.
a gold Skuluta, it can be any item. It can be like
Can it be a medallion?
no, you have to get those from dungeons.
Okay. What else is a really weird one? Something that's like super necessary.
I don't know. You can get light
Silver
arrows.
Scales,
Yeah, there we go.
bow, quiver before bow.
So
Or
you
bow
still,
without
if it's
quiver.
glitchless, it's still like, you still have to do quite a bit because you have to beat all the ones. But if it was like,
So the run that he was doing like had no logic, so that there was like it was completely random.
Yeah,
It
and
was- there was nothing to prevent it from being like impossible in normal play to like complete.
dang.
But he still did it because
Yeah.
he's based.
Yeah, and like one of the notable things was just like he really like talk through his thought process as like why he could or could not do certain things, or like how he could get to like another chest and like what he was looking for in that chest potentially. So he was really.
Can I just say that ZFG? I'm gonna say this right now. First of all, he's cool. I'm not you, Ben. You're sitting over there like I'm gonna say something bad. ZFG is the Tom Brady of speedrunning, and by that I mean
so
he is absolutely he cheats everything. No, he absolutely because like Tom Brady's like entire life besides his family is like every second is like football, right? And like ZFG like only plays for the most part Ocarina. He has that like laser focus on this one game. Like I would lose my mind. Even my favorite game of all time. Like if it was like for 1 month you can only play Mario RPG, I'd be like, seriously.
He just likes that game.
It's more than like. It's just crazy.
Ben, very important question. How much does all the frog posting in his chat bother you?
You mean the troll posting?
No, the actual frog posting.
Yeah, it's
I like the troll faces.
It really I don't really look at the chat.
That's what they are, right? Those like different colored faces.
And also like
that look like Shrek.
When I'm watching
that's
like an
posting.
8+ hour randomizer run, I am not looking at it per se. I have it on.
Honestly, I love his chat.
It's like you got your classics, you got PogChamp, other Twitch emotes.
I just like
nothing matters except for Mocha.
I just like how legit like he is one of the more like non-normie popular guys, and he like doesn't have like any like fancy thing going on. He doesn't have a face cam. He doesn't have, like, when you subscribe, it's not like, Benji Bra subscribe!
Yeah,
he's just like, thank you for the subscription. Nothing even shows up on screen, right?
No.
Yeah, so, like, you literally subscribe, and he's like, thank you, Wii Scorcho, for the subscription. It's like, holy crap. And it's not even like, you know, some people, like, don't have much, like music, like, but they'll be like, oh my god, thank you so much. He's like, thanks for the sub. And it's like, just crazy. Like, he has so many subs. And I'm not saying he doesn't put the work in, like, clearly he doesn't, like, value, like, that stuff like that, but it's just, like, no one else does it that way. No one.
I think plenty of people do it that way.
None that I follow. Like, big guys, like, literally have, like, no, like, nothing to signify you subbed or, like, whatever.
Alright, Ben, let's say people that stream on Twitch for a living. There are no other streamers like ZFG that does it. Like
I mean, I follow, like, maybe 10 people, and, like, they vary from...
good sample size.
What? Well, I mean, they vary a lot from, like, very annoying, like, Caleb to, like, very chill, like, Lack Attack, and they all have something that shows up. Like, Lack Attacks is, like, a 3-second gif of, like, Seinfeld things, and it's not, like, any noise or anything, but still, if you sub, like, it shows up as a thing. Like, there's no one else that I've seen that does it that way.
So they just have to set up their, like, donation or sub alerts?
Well, I'm saying, if you have 1,000 subs, then you have a dang donation and sub alert.
I would say the only thing that ZFG has done that is actually selling out is that he is sponsored by by CLG now. But the only thing that happens...
Would you say no to that if someone was like, hey, all you have to do is... What is it, just a thing on his page, like, during a stream?
It's basically some, like,
how does it work
brand
when
names.
a speedrunner is sponsored? Do they just get, like, a cut of their, like, stream revenue?
When you're sponsored by, like, CLG, they have some mandatory rules, like you have to stream a certain amount of hours per week, and then you do get, like, a cut of the sponsorship deal, but, obviously CLG is, like, branching out to, like, not competitive teams.
But I don't understand how that's, like, profitable to them. Like,
what's CLG?
What is the incentive there?
What's CLG, though?
They go to their sponsors and they say, hey, we have another person that's showing your ads on the stream. They get X amount of viewers, and then they get that money, and then they give a cut of it to the streamer.
So it's just like advertising.
That's what I'm gonna guess how it works. I mean, I don't know exactly.
I think
what's CLG?
Bubble. What is CLG?
Yeah, I don't know. What like, do they sell something?
They also do sell, like, merchandise on their store.
Oh, there you go. I mean,
But it doesn't matter. It's just like a sponsored like type of like competitive team sponsorship thing. I mean, there's a lot of them. It's just CLG is the only one I know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I oftentimes wonder that myself sometimes, where I'm just like, there's certain internet things that like don't make sense, where you're like, how, like, you're just kind of curious for like the dollars and cents. You're like, how much does ZFG get per week for just having this like logo and a link to their store on there, and like, is it profitable for everyone? And it's just like, I don't know, it's just kind of interesting.
I don't know. Advertising makes dollars appear out of nowhere, I think.
I mean, when you, like, I always wonder that stuff, but then you see something like a AAA video game comes out, and they're like, the whole budget to make the game was $60 million, and the marketing budget is $70 million. You're like, okay.
Good job.
Can you get all in one go?
No, he ruined it.
I think I got it.
No, it's all wrong.
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I agree with Ben. Sometimes I just look at something and I'm like, I don't understand this.
Especially since, like, I cannot recall, like, any instance in which I've had an ad, like, presented to me, and, like, I've went through with, like, actually buying it.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's just really confusing to me to figure that, like, it's never really worked on me.
I mean,
and as far as like the advertisements that I see these days, of course, you know, when I was a kid, I was like, damn, I want a Megazord or whatever. But like, you know, these days.
No, I agree, and it's kind of like just YouTube, for example. Like, you can skip every ad after like 5 seconds, and it's like, but they still get like the ad money from that.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, you'll be watching some random, like, I watch all these normie videos because, don't judge me, like, top 5 videos, top 10 lists of just stuff where it's like, here's the top 5 unexplained mysteries in Asia, and I'm like, okay, I like this stuff, you know, right? But it's so normie, and I don't care, and I do not care.
Unexplained mysteries.
I think I just saw Mario.
Wait, really?
I never noticed that.
Oh, there he is. Hey. Oh, wait, go up to him.
He has an H.
Yeah,
I think you can do something.
That is Hario. Bomb it.
I kind of, yeah, bomb it.
I'm not wasting 2 bombs.
But yeah, I mean, just dumb stuff like that where it's like, top 5 unexplained disappearances of people, of like famous people, and I'm like, okay, this is dumb. Like, I usually, if I go into the store late at night to like do stuff, I just have it on in the background. But like, some of the ads are like, because that's such a normie thing, like, it's just so, like, anyone can like be like, I like unexplained mysteries. Like, some of the ads are like so all over the place that I'm like, how are they making money off these ads? You know, like, I don't know, it's just like random companies doing it. I'm like, it must make sense.
Well, the ads that you receive, for the most part, if they're not tailored to the channel, they are tailored to like your viewing history. So it doesn't matter, like, if it's an anomaly that you're watching normie videos, like, they're still gonna show you the same stuff.
I like the hesitation when he said that word. He was like, normie.
Like, I don't know, I think, because there's like normie gaming videos.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, actually. In fact, all of the ones, except for the ones that I watch, are normie video gaming videos. It's true.
I don't know. That new thing that I found, and I don't think it's new, but that dude who does the
see that dive?
Trying to beat Mario
really
without picking up any coins is about as anti-normie as it gets. You gotta be pretty into dumb stuff to be like, you know what? Can you beat Mario 64 without picking up a coin? Can you?
Duh.
You can. By the way, spoilers. Sorry. I don't even know. I forget
that was next
what's
to
the
my
guy's name?
watch
It's like NNC BBQ or something like that. But I really like the dude's passion for coins.
Here's the thing.
In Mario.
Look at the thumbnail. It's normie. It's a normie thumbnail. The best thumbnail you need
Us?
is just a straight
Shot of the game? Screenshot of the game.
Yeah.
Dude, that's us. That's literally us.
Also make it blurry for some reason.
That's actually effort, though. You would have to take it into Photoshop and make it blurry.
How about this? Even though I do write a description for each video, how about the fact that whatever the automatic screenshot that it gives me for the preview is what I pick. Doesn't matter. I never change it. It can be the dumbest thing, and I'm like, here we go.
That's it.
I love the Fox Hunt ones. They're always a picture of the dumb main guy's face, and I'm like, perfect.
That's all the game is.
The one time it gave me
looking at that
the one time
guy's
it gave me
face.
3 options for one of those parts, and it was like essentially the same thing, and I was like, what do I pick here?
Do you like the 90s background on the SNES Classic?
I do.
Just
Does
what
it?
we're playing on?
Does
That
it?
is actually pretty cool.
It's changed color,
It
right?
totally is.
Okay. Oh, it hasn't?
No, it totally has.
Oh, okay, good. Because I thought I remembered it being green earlier. That's why, by the way, they say that first-hand eyewitnesses for crimes are, like, very not helpful, because, like, if you were like, you're an eyewitness to this, was there green on that before? I'd be like, probably. And that's why I hope I never witness any sort of crime, because I do not pay attention to small details like that. There it is. It's orange. You caught a fairy. You got 2 bottles already?
Yep.
Nice.
They actually give me 3, like, pretty soon, like, before the Dark World.
The 4th is that thief guy, right?
Yeah, it's, like, one of the last things you do in the game.
But yes, I hope that that's never a case where it's like, did you see this guy do this? And it's like not on CCTV. I'd be like, no, I don't know. Right, Ben, how's work? How's the normies at work?
I had like the slowest week of all time at work, and I also worked from home, which was it actually made me feel bad. Because I was home, but I couldn't leave. I couldn't like leave the proximity of my computer to go like do home things. So I can only like do home stuff. Like
do you need to be like on at like all times just in case someone like messages you or something?
Well, not so much messages, but like phone calls. Like,
well, then why don't you just walk around with your phone?
Because we take calls through the browser laptop, and technically I could, but I kind of have like an office thing kind of set up, I guess.
What room is it in the house?
It is the basement.
Oh.
It is.
Does your dad still have that office set up on the 2nd floor overlooking the 1st floor?
Oh yeah.
Based office.
The loft.
Yes, that is literally a loft.
Yeah. And yeah, and you know, it is an office. Yes, it's a folding table. Yes, I can roll out of bed into the chair.
I mean, isn't that the dream, to just work at home and just like lay on the bed?
Well, I mean, I could if I wanted to, but like the thing is, like, you're still violating that sense of like this is where I rest, or this is where I don't work. Like, if you, well, I suppose you have had to take CIB business home.
What?
Like, I don't know.
I just did last night. I had a bunch of stuff I was behind, so I just brought it home.
Yeah. Well, also, you can determine your own hours. You're essentially within a certain frame. But yeah, you can't.
Spencer's getting mad.
I wish. No, it is true. It is true. I do decide, even though my decisions are dumb, to do stuff. Just like I decided when I was like, you know what? I am tired as all hell. And it is tradition for us to close on New Year's Day. So, to that I say, tradition! Tradition! I would have still closed on New Year's Day even if I didn't work.
Did you sing tradition? Was that Lazar Wolf?
Yeah, Lazar Wolf is a dude. He's the Papas, and everyone sings that song. It's chorus, by the way.
You know what?
That's what. You know what?
I've never seen a good representation
So,
of Fiddler on the Roof, so I wouldn't know.
What? So, like, one of the like ironic things that I kind of like a humor thing that I kind of like is when like there's like somebody or something that's like just all general great, like say like Steve Jobs, right? Like he did so much for technology and all that. But, like, imagine if he did, like, something very minor and honestly not well. Like, he was, like... Here's an example. George W. Bush, like, I know him only for his paintings. The stuff he did after he was president. That's, like...
Well,
so, like...
Okay, you already revealed you know him for something else.
Imagine if somebody, like, met Bush and was, like...
No.
And was, like, oh, you're the painter! And I just find that super funny. So, the reason I mention that is, like... I just want people to, like, not ever be like, oh, you're that CIB guy or whatever. Like, literally, it's been 12 years. I want someone to be like, dude, were you Lazar Wolf in, like, the small, small, medium part, not even the main character, for, like, one thing for, like, one, like, week. It's like,
dude,
I remember you. You were Lazar Wolf.
When
it's
they
like,
said they could go for a bag of wheat, that was awesome.
Ben, how do you even remember
I don't know.
Like,
dude,
when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, Spencer was in that play and he played that one minor character. But, like, how do you remember that?
It's like stuff I don't even think about. Like, when I did the tradition, like, I wasn't like, oh yeah, because I was in that. But then you were like, oh, you're in that. And I'm like, oh, that's right, I was. Dude, it's so good. I love that. It's... Oh, man.
So, this kind of gives you the best item in Zelda history.
Pegasus boots.
And,
Actually, I'm gonna say that's not true. It is the Rock's Feather.
If I went to... That is also true. It's Rock's Feather level 2 in Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I want to go to GDQ and go to, like, Darbian, and I'll be like, you're that guy who does Castle of Illusion, which is, like, a game he did for 1 week just to world record it and, like, never played it again.
I think he did do it at a GDQ.
Did he really? Oh, then it's not as good.
I can't remember. You know what? Yeah, he
Cool
did.
Spot. Cool Spot. He set the WR in Cool Spot. It took him, like, a week. Which, by the way, does Darbian even stream anymore? Like, I
haven't heard him.
I have not seen anything recently. Maybe his real man job took over. Rip.
Seems likely. Also, streaming just seems like miserable if you do it anything as anything other than like a hobby.
Yeah.
Like when you start getting serious into speedrunning, then it just seems like hell.
I can't imagine. Like, I haven't streamed in like 2-3 months, and I can't imagine if I just like had to go and do the grind or whatever that I'd be like happy to do it. But, like, once in a while, it's like, the kids are asleep, whatever, I have a little bit of time. It's like, I'm going to stream Resident Evil 3 for 45 minutes. But imagine being, like,
I'm
8
pretty
hours.
sure this is nothing, but...
Ugh. Especially if the game you do, or the game you're currently doing is, like, pretty annoying. Like, I would not want a single thing to do with that. By the way, is this gonna be a hundo?
Yeah, I'll probably do it. There's not that many, because there's so many dungeons in this game, and they give you a full heart tank just for doing the first part. There's not that many heart pieces.
I think there's only 12 or 16.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, I remember you. Probably, like, what if, like, actors do that? Like, it's like Alec Baldwin, right? That's just an example because we watch Boss Baby every day in this damn house. It's like, Alec Baldwin's been in a million things. He was, like, the main guy in Beetlejuice and, like,
Boss
30
Baby,
Rock.
that super low common denominator DreamWorks movie?
Okay, so, first of all, Boss Baby is not bad. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's not bad.
Get out of here.
But, like, imagine meeting him and being like, oh my god! And he'll be like, what are we gonna mention? 30 Rock, Beetlejuice, whatever. It's like, you're Boss Baby! You'd be like...
Well, he probably does get that from, like, kids.
I guess that is true.
Yeah.
But I am a semi-grown man. And I would still say that. And you know what I would say? I would say, why didn't you continue the voice onto the made-for-Netflix show, which has 2 seasons, by the way. I know that for reasons. Yeah.
And when I hear about these things, it just
Dude,
brings
Ferris
a terrible
Ferris watches
sense
this
of
one show.
gloom.
He like loves it, and it is most of the stuff he watches is okay. Like there's like Skylanders shows and they're fine, and Boss Baby's fine and whatever. Like it's fine. But like there's this one show, I forget what it's called. Parker would know. It's like an Indian made thing, and like clearly there's like something missing on like the English translation, and it's like this really bad drawing style, and like the mouse don't match up or whatever, and it's all about like people who do like minorly bad things and like them learning a lesson from it. Like this one kid's like, "Ha! I'm gonna go ring the doorbell of everyone in my apartment building," and all these people are like, "Oh, who's doing that?" And it's like literally like the voice acting is that bad, and it's like his favorite damn thing. And my point of this story is kids.
Kids are really stupid.
Yeah, kinda.
They have no taste.
I had taste though. Like we all had taste back in the day. Like Angry Beavers and like, you know, Salute Your Shorts and stuff. That's good taste.
A lot of stuff.
Also, we didn't have as many choices though.
Yeah, we definitely did not have as many choices. But I don't know. Like it's, and I think that may be the key. We simply didn't have a lot of choices.
Yeah.
So that at certain points we would indeed go outside, because everything that by the way, just walking into someone's house and laying a bomb.
Dude, if I was a kid nowadays, and like, so like, back then we had like, we hoped that Nickelodeon had a show that wasn't dumb on, right? And yeah, like, Nintendo and whatever is like fantastic. Super Nintendo, all that stuff, but like at a certain time, and like, you didn't have like a million games, like you had like 4 or 5 games, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So like, if I was a kid now, I would like 100% like never ever go outside ever. Like smartphones and like Netflix and stuff, like you gotta be kidding me. I would never go outside. Forget about it.
I didn't as a child, and I don't now. I spent what seemed like forever in Pokemon. Like it's actually.
Do you like how I said Pokemon? Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's pretty Gen 1 right there.
I remember
Pokemon.
I remember like racking the timer up to like I think it went to like a maximum of like 99 hours, and I was like, oh yeah, that's badass. And like I must have done that like a couple times, like as a kid.
Ben, what if
I just can't do that these days?
What if your job had like a save file that like showed you the amount of hours? Wouldn't that be based?
They do. It's called, you know, if I just look at all my paychecks, and they tell me the hours.
Oh yeah.
The hours.
You could also just do how many hours you work a week, and then multiply by 52.
That's an approximation, and
That's an approximation.
what I would do is I would take the amount on each pay stub and then subtract the amount labeled PTO. Because
I feel when PTO.
those are the hours that I did not work, but got paid for.
Must be nice.
Teach me your ways.
Okay, here's the secret. Don't enjoy what you do.
What?
I don't.
What was that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Take it, thief? What was something
Go
taken
back.
from you?
Try it again. Try that.
I mean, they couldn't possibly take an actual item from you.
I mean, they could have took a ferry or something.
No?
That's all I can think of.
Wow.
Was it take it thief or take that thief?
Take it. All right, comma, take it, comma, thief. Are you Googling it?
No, I'm texting.
Fine, I will. I've never seen that ever. And the only thing that sucks is you were, running.
Who even texts anymore? Get with the times, Grandpa. It's all about Discord.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Nobody discords. Everyone's back to
Didn't Nick start?
Yeah, he started the CIB Discord.
No one uses it, right?
No one uses it. But here's the thing: if
well, isn't Discord for people you want to talk to, but you're not like super close with? So we can just message each other.
It's basically like a Facebook Messenger for a particular topic or a particular community.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, it could be useful Except that the CIB chat would never migrate to Discord because CIB itself has a Facebook presence, and that Facebook presence is too significant to ever make it feasible to move the CIB chat to Discord. Which I might want because I don't even want to have Facebook Messenger anymore. But
well, you know what, Ben? How will I ever ask you? You know the funny thing with Messenger now being, well, not now, but for the past several years being so big, there's some people I talk to all the time, and, say I have to go to call them for some reason, you know how it'll show you, your last, text? I think I texted Trevor one time, or it might have been, when he got a phone, he was this is my number, and it was, 4 years ago. It's, there's only certain people I have to, text. Chris Sayers does not, if I have to get a hold of Chris Sayers, I text him.
Yeah.
He has a messenger, but, he's not seeing it. It's not happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
There's a couple other people, too. So, here's the deal. These things called topos, that's a picture of it. Apparently you encountered him. Topos hide in grass and leak from it straight down, blah, blah, blah. Removing a patch of grass they are about to jump out of or land in will cause the topo to crash to the ground and lie there helpless. If Link approaches a stunned topo, it will give him either a heart, arrows, bombs, a big magic jar, a fairy, or red rubies, and call him a thief before disappearing in a skull-shaped puff of smoke.
Neat.
Defeating them normally only yields green rubies. Wow. Something new. Thank you, Base Dog. Thank you. I appreciate you. I would appreciate also, Dog, if you would help me finish actual Fox Hunt today, so I can not do that forever. Thank you.
I can't think of... I text everyone except for the CIB. The CIB chat is
You literally text?
Yeah.
I don't text anyone.
Well,
I'm trying to,
I don't text anyone, but that's because I have no friends.
Well, my girlfriend's not on Facebook. My best friend isn't on Facebook. I just came from a dinner party with friends from high school.
I don't text anyone.
Are on Facebook, but I don't need to talk to them because they don't have anything important to say. Sorry.
Good. You hear that? Ben's people at his
Sorry, not sorry.
At his dinner party. Apparently, you did not scintillate Ben enough.
I mean, I just sat there and was like, this is just gossip about people I don't know or don't remember from high school.
Was your GF there?
No, she couldn't come because...
Oh, well, that's even worse.
Yeah, well, she was invited, of course, but, she couldn't because of the animals at the Sayers residence.
Oh.
Roxy,
was Sayers there?
Roxy...
Was Sayers there?
Yes.
What did he say? Did he say, hey, Ben?
Oh, well, I was actually taking turns playing Super Mario World with Atticus, and then we moved on to Super Mario Bros. 3. Atticus is becoming, he's probably gonna be a streamer. He was trying to figure out which exit he was missing in Super Mario World, because he had 95, and I figured it out, so I'm...
What was it?
It was Valley Ghost House, secret exit.
Oh, the one where you get it's not a stage. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, that's
you know which one I'm talking about.
That's top secret.
Oh, top secret. Yeah, that is top secret.
But this was just a regular ghost house. It's the one in the Valley of Bowser. I can't remember what the actual name of
Oh, the stage 8.
Yeah.
Do you like how Ben's using who uses the actual
Chocolate Mountain?
Dude,
Forest
stage
of Illusion?
4,
Okay.
stage 5.
For World, that makes sense.
World 5. There we go. World 5.
No, Super Mario World. Anyway.
Do you use the? Are you Chocolate Mountain?
I haven't seen or played Super Mario World in years.
Well, thank goodness we have.
I mean, I remember it because it's such a good game, but
he had the one where you have to fly and use the cape underneath the underneath the exit. That's the one that no one would ever get without knowing. That one is ridiculous.
Okay, here's the thing. He is part of the YouTube, the smartphone generation, so he's seen videos.
Base.
He just look it up. And you know what? I I don't want to get into like an old man kind of thing, but like that sucks. That just sucks.
Does it? I kind of like knowing things.
Well, it's like I don't know. Like I liked passing by things.
Do
and
the fairies
knowing,
use automatically?
Like I don't know. I liked finding secrets without like watching a video about the game before.
I can agree that like, and I do this myself. You can be like too quick to look up stuff. Like,
yeah, there's definitely a point.
Especially if it's a game I don't super like a ton, I will absolutely look it up in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, F this. But it's better than like.
I mean, remember these guys being this hard.
The example
Why do
I
they
was
have so much HP each.
I think you're supposed to use the whatchamacallit on them, the arrows. I think
No,
is what
you're
it
not.
is.
That
No?
is definitely not.
That's what the
case.
speedrun does.
Well,
If you're good.
which you are,
Yeah.
by the way, my friend.
I like how in Zelda, generally the first couple stages are the hardest, because once you're like sitting at 7 or 8 hearts, you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna lose. Except for Ganon in this game is actually super tough.
Actually, I find this game having a really good difficulty. Like, especially the first time you go to Dark World, like, pretty much everything takes 2 hearts from you. And, like, just Zelda games just do not do that anymore. Except for Breath of the Wild.